Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why it's important for you guys to recognize, negative thoughts of yourself feeling like you want to quit or feeling like, it's not working. So I really want to address this. I just spoke about it with a couple of my clients as well that own a company, and they felt, I'm posting online and I'm feeling like, it's just not really getting anywhere. I get one like, I get one click. You know what? My message to them was, you know what? Whenever anyone started anything, it started with one. So if you feel negative thoughts about, not continuing with it, that's pretty normal. That's more impatience, and that's fine to be, impatient and want everything quickly. However, what it does take away from you is it takes away the work ethic and the sense of accomplishment, right? That you can feel from doing something and make it gratifying. So even if you're interacting with one person and you feel like, oh, it's not enough and I want to quit, tell yourself, like, go back to that one person and say, you know what, I've reached one person. Or maybe you didn't reach any, but at least look back and say, you know what, that content's online. I made it and maybe nobody liked it or anything yet, but eventually with time people are going to. But be proud of what you created, right? Don't always look for that outcome to come out of it. And this relates to, your fitness, your training, anything, school, your career. It doesn't matter. You got to do it in a way where, you don't have that quit mentality that, oh, I just do something right away, and if I don't get anything in 2 weeks, I'm done with it. I used to be like that. I used to want instant results, and literally I would put in time, for a couple weeks, and I'd be like, hey, how come it's not giving me any results? Well, you know what? It's not giving you results because you haven't given it a chance, right? So the main thing, in my message today is about you guys constantly, like, not looking for the results, however, looking for, the feeling inside of producing one piece of content a day, or, maybe doing that one set of squats, or maybe interacting with that one client or that lead or even that person, and enjoying that process. Because once you start enjoying that, before you know it, you'll see that everything will transform and you'll end up with more, more, and more. And everything is compounding as long as you give it momentum. If you break that momentum by the negative thoughts of quitting, those feelings that always come there and tell you, you know what, maybe you shouldn't do this, or today you should just rest, and that's fine. Some days you do want to take a rest. Doesn't mean, oh, you're gonna kill yourself. Enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it today, don't do it. But do it only if you enjoy it. And if you got negative thoughts, recognize them and look at them and put them in their place. Tell them, talk to yourself and say, you know what? I know you. You're a negative thought. I know you're just trying to make me stop and be so-called comfortable, but it's not good. I don't want to be comfortable. I want to be, I want to push myself. I want to put myself in a place of not having that comfort, right? Like how David Goggins always says, be comfortable being uncomfortable, right? That's what he says all the time. And he's a great motivator for many people, right? And so what I'm saying is that when those negative thoughts, recognize them and say to yourself, you know what? Yeah, I know you. I recognize you. You're that negative thought. You're the one that made me want to improve my life. You're that thought that made me so comfortable I missed out on opportunities. I don't appreciate you. I don't like you. I want to make my own thoughts. So then you override that negative thought with, addressing it as a person and a thing, and recognizing that it is an entity, right? And move on into, a new entity, which is like another thought of, you can do it. Hey, you're doing good. Don't worry about it. Develop new self-talk, right? I'm not the first person to say this. This is all over the place, everywhere online. But hopefully, you watch this video and you understand that, you know what, I recognize those thoughts, and I feel like, you know what, I can push through them. And you don't really have to push through them. It's like, fighters are in the ring. Can you imagine how many negative thoughts they have and how many negative thoughts walking up to the ring they have? I've had them. Times where you don't even want to fight. You're scared, right? And you think all these fighters are brave. Yes, they're brave, but there's no bravery without the fear being there, right? Like there can't be courage without fear, and there can't be positivity or really good outcomes without having the negative side present. So we need both. It's like having competition. It's so important. It's like having a negative thought. It's actually important too. Okay? So utilize them, right? Not just, oh, transform them into something. Break them down, figure them out. It's all about you learning yourself, right? Learning about yourself. That's what I'm doing, and I encourage you to do the same. All right, guys, hope you have a great day, and I hope you guys pound those negative thoughts into positives. Thanks.